Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikorva, you can call me V, and today we're going to be playing Tangle Tower, which I am really excited to get back to. I'm sorry that we missed a day. It was really hellishly hot this week, so I couldn't have my PC on and playing video games. Hello and welcome to Esp and to Des and to Quirrell and Sierra and Humming Raindrops. Hello! It is lovely to have all of you here today. This says it was warm, don't blame you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we did leave things on a bit of a cliffhanger. We gotta find out what was behind the statue puzzle. Hang on, let me edit all this because this always... The music is much more mysterious right now, I feel. Is this the same? Maybe this is the same. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. So let's jump in. The gardens, unfinished business. So, the first puzzle. Hello, Rowan, welcome. Good time zone. The very first puzzle we encountered in this area on our way into the mansion to examine the murder scene was this statue, which had on it a lock of several symbols. We have since discovered that different recordings of songs created a shape which corresponded to each symbol on this. And we don't know what this is, but this is sort of what everything has been leading up to. All of the clues that we have gathered have led to this. So we're hoping something big is going to happen. We still don't know who committed the murder. We're working it out. So let's see how this goes.
Let's try this again.
Yes. Okay, that's...
You know,
yeah.
I think we might be able to solve this now.
Yes. So as you can see, these are the symbols created in our little machine from the various sounds we picked up. One was birdsong, one was piano playing, one was eerie humming, and one was the dinner bell being rung.
Nope.
Oh, I haven't set the symbol. Hang on. There we go. So for the birdsong, that seems right. For the piano keys, that seems right, and for the birdsong, that seems right.
That's gotta be right.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Maybe it's broken.
Nothing?
Wait. Do you hear that?
Do we hear what? Oh! We called it, everyone! Secret passageway! The eyes are glowing! I have to walk into a mouth! I'm glad this isn't a game where I actually first person have to do that, because that would scare me. In we go.
Are we gonna go in?
Yeah. But there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Secret passage! Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel. Collect all the clues. Complete suspicion for all suspects. Okay, interesting. So before we go in... We're not done yet. Okay. Well, I know...
It's a path through the garden. Leads up to the house.
Hang on. I know we haven't completed the suspicions for Fitz. Right? Hang on. Okay. Look. No suspicion for Fitz. I don't know how we find the clue that we're missing. I assume the clue that we're missing is the thing that will point us to Fitz. Is there anything suspicious about Fitz? Well, I feel like what we're missing from Fitz we're probably gonna find not in Fitz's room, but let's go there first. Because there is a poster on the wall that is this strange...
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
This chart, and we don't know what this is.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters, I think.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Okay.
What do you make of it?
Oh wait, that was what we needed to do? I just didn't click on this enough?
Not a whole lot.
Okay, no. No, I guess that wasn't it. What are we missing?
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
I think we've done that. Maybe it's in the secret garden? That's an interesting thought. I feel like we know it's a clue, so there's something we haven't clicked. And we know, and then we'll have the suspicion, I assume.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
Mm-hmm. In a garden.
On the roof. We've had that before. The petals in the water we've done. The rose bush, I'm pretty sure we've done.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses
Yeah, we've done that
normally that color?
Exactly.
Alcohol, hello and welcome. We've opened up a secret passage through the statue, but we don't want to do it until we have found our missing clue and done our missing suspicion with Fitz. But I don't know where the clue is, which is going to be tough. There's something we haven't clicked related to Fitz.
It's another little statue doing
He's playing a lute.
He's also...
No, they're not headphones. They're
We've done,
earmuffs.
we've done this before. I'll go say I know what this game is. We're solving a mysterious murder in which it appears someone was killed by the painting that she was painting, but that's definitely not the case. So it's a cool one. We've spent a really long time like just talking to people and talking to them about things we've seen and talking to them about what they've seen and gradually piecing together various mysteries that are around the outside of the real mystery, which is how this person got murdered and why. Squirrel says, I anticipated this being a problem and looked up what you're missing for Fitz's suspicion. Hints are available. You know what? If you tell me where I should go to find the clue, I would appreciate that. Because I don't want to just click around being like, what haven't I clicked? For sure. Yeah, we're kind of like in the final kind of stage of the game, Alquil. So you might be quite confused. You want the actual location? Yeah, I'll just go there. Don't tell me what it is, but just tell me where to go, I guess. Penny's bedroom. Yeah, that might have taken me a while. Wait, this isn't your bedroom, is it? This is the aviary. Your bedroom is this one with the birdhouse in it. Okay. So we're missing something in here.
That's sunflower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
It's definitely this. A brightly colored flower with an unusual shape. It looks very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusual blue color. So this is from Fitz. Fitz did this. That might be the clue. Was that in my clues before? It was not. Okay, we gotta go ask everyone about this flower. Okay, great. Thank you, Squirrel. You've managed to be the Quirrell navigation system even in a game you haven't played, and I appreciate it.
Yes, it's my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
That's how I feel about
Do you
cats.
at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
The flower, wait, the flower looks like her. Wow. Carl said I was all ready to give you the hint, a room associated not with it himself, but with someone associated with him in turn. I mean, I'm sure that would have been great, but I was like, let's just go and... like...
There's something about the
that was
report
it.
of Fitz going up Pointer Tower.
I was like, I don't want to spend forever looking for the thing, so I was just very direct about it. Okay, yeah.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Let's go now. Okay.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken.
Probably holding a trowel,
Maybe she wasn't
right?
wearing her eye
Maybe to keep the
lens
flower
thing.
living.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Phoebe did see Fitz, but he was holding something else, I think.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
Definitely a trowel,
So,
right?
If
Yeah.
it wasn't a knife, what was it?
Let's do it. Okay. An ornate trowel.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Hey, Ren. Ren is here. She's complaining. What's up? You done getting stuck in nets? Alright, you don't have to kiss my microphone so much. You're gonna make a mess. You'll make trouble. Alright, I have Kitty in my arms. She's probably gonna push buttons. I was doing a difficult jumping puzzle in Guild Wars 2 with someone I met in the game the other day, and Ren nearly logged me out twice right at the end of the jumping puzzle with this person that I was, like, teaching the jumping puzzle because she just kept hitting the keyboard. It was like she knew what she was doing. She kept hitting log out. Alright. Ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz
As
to look
says
after
Silly Cat wants
a
to
potted
participate?
flower
Yeah.
in Penny's room.
Oh, she's kicking me. Don't kick me, Ren.
That flower.
Yes.
Oh, she's rolling. Oh,
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
let's see. What proves the connection of the flower to Fitz? And the blue soil. I think this is our clue for the blue soil is in the fruit plants. It's in the same pot as well.
Let's take a closer look at these.
This game's so fun. The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly
Sally
like Penny.
is so much actually the detective.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again. When she's not there, water the flower, change the soil. Just
Aww.
trying to keep it alive.
Are we
Red is
done?
So in the way. Are we done?
For now. It's about time we found out what's beneath. the
Beneath? Yeah, let's go! I'm so ready. We've done it all!
garden. Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Go down. Ren, don't push everything. She really likes to lie on the keyboard. Oh! Underneath! New chapter, everyone! Coral says, I know it's down there. I think it's the end of the game! Maybe so. Oh, whoa! Bugs. Potions. This is Freya stuff, right?
What's in there?
Okay.
It's a little diagram of a beetle, with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
Ren's purring.
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
There's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean. 9 beetles.
Poor little
There's
guys.
mostly
That's
numbers.
all going to be the same. Alright. The pink one has eye spots. It does.
9 beetles.
Poor
There's
little-
it's mostly numbers.
I'm going to get nothing else out of this. Numbers. All labeled with numbers. Okay. That's a good point, Alquill. Alright, let's look at these.
Bugs. Big ones.
Big ones!
Looks like they're made of metal.
Okay. Candle.
A candle, perched on a barrel.
Very medieval.
I was thinking pirates.
Medieval pirates.
It looks like they're being boiled.
Good girl, Ren. Good happy girl. Is it finally cool enough for Snuggles?
But the liquid is ice cold.
Oh, fun. This is cracked.
A cracked glass tank with 9 little rooms.
Maybe the explosion did start in here. I don't know. But other things in the house would be broken, right? I don't know. Maybe the same thing that exploded up there exploded down here at a different time.
Each one has 1 or 2 insects inside. I can't tell if they're still alive.
I like that you called them rooms.
I am being kicked. Rooms. I should bug rooms.
Thirsty?
Rows of plants, growing in wide wooden boxes.
What color is the soil?
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell.
So it could be blue.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
Runs some liquids boil at temperatures below freezing. Ooh, I didn't know that. That's so interesting.
This place would never pass a fire safety inspection.
Trapdoor.
It's a hatch.
But we're already in the basement.
Super secret extra basement!
Depends on your perspective.
Let's not go down just yet.
I will click the giant save with the key. I
We
was
still
kind of...
haven't explored this
I
room
wanted to
properly.
touch the most interesting thing last.
Hand-drawn entomology charts.
Okay, okay.
What a mess.
Any idea what this is all about?
Oh. This is like what's in Fitz's room.
This looks like it was drawn in a hurry.
Didn't we see those same symbols in the greenhouse?
We absolutely did. This is the same.
Is that a periodic table?
No, but it does kind of look like one.
What are those symbols?
Alchemy!
They're alchemic symbols,
Runs as liquid nitrogen is the most famous instance which boils at way below freezing. Wow.
mostly based on the planets, the sun, the moon, stuff like that.
Huh.
Hence the steam.
Any idea what this is?
Nope.
Okay. Coral says the sheet on the right is identical to the one in the greenhouse, aside from the roughness of the lines. Yeah, exactly. This is like the scribbled version of that. I.
Is that a periodic table?
No, but
What
Okay.
are those?
they're alchemic symbols, mostly based on the planets.
Huh.
Okay, so we're not actually looking at the specifics of that.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Seems like it'll have a
Weird
puzzle.
looking safe.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
So we're trying to connect this to this. Okay. Oh, this is so interesting how they go over each other. Okay. Okay. Oh, but that interrupts. I think they're supposed to genuinely overlap. So whatever I'm doing here... This is definitely going to be tricky. I mean, I think it has to start with this. Wait, unless it starts with... No. It has to start here. We have to go kind of up from here. Above is not really going to cut it. What would I have to put here to get there? Probably another one of these. I can't seem to overlap these. This overlaps and this overlaps, but these don't. Maybe they're not supposed to. Wonder if solving it in reverse will help? You know, it might be the same issue, just in another direction, but maybe. I don't think it's going to go as far as that. Okay. This is kind of hard to get my head around. Okay, hang on. Okay. No, that can't be right. That has to... I can't use this next because this doesn't connect to it in a way that I can connect it. Oh wait, maybe it does. I have this. Okay. Okay, now they're connecting up. I think this might be right. Being kicked with softest feet. Oh, because I don't like the mechanics are not obvious. Or were they better explained in this as the same kind of riddle earlier? They're not. This is my first experience of this. I don't mind. I feel like I'm kind of working it out. They give me more explanations than I would expect in something like, I mean, we were playing Blueprints, so we have had other slider puzzles, yeah, but not one like this. I think I need it to fully connect. What would fully connect here? I think it would have to be pink. Okay, that does connect. Okay. That can become orange. That's not fully connected. What would fully connect here? I can do it longer. The green. I don't want to cover up the path. But what would connect there? There would be more orange. Oh wait, blue. Hang on. Okay, I have to leave this. I can move this. Which can come back down onto the green. Which can use this orange. Oh, because I can't tell when two lines from different latches count as connected. Yes. I've been trying to work that out. I think they count as connected when the path is unbroken, regardless of what level they're on. So this is an unbroken path. Quarrel says, I think it's relatively clear what they want, an unbroken line from key symbol to lock symbol, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I wasn't sure about that to begin with because I couldn't see how to make it unbroken, but now I can. So now I'm just trying to do that. Hang on, there's a second line the same. Oh, I can't use that one. Bring that back up here. That doesn't help me. Bring this down here. And then there's a line here. And then I can come back up. Okay. I'm very close, I think. It's something like this. But now I've broken this. How do I get that back where I need it? I do think I've almost got it. I think I do need to kind of solve it from the back now and work back. Because I think this has to be here. Wait, sorry. This has to be... Okay, this has to be here. Oh, that's all correct! Let's check it. You follow the line. Follow the line. Follow the line. I think that's it. I think that's it. Coral thinks so too? Des thinks so too? Okay, let's do it.
No, that was it.
Oh, wow.
Nice work.
That was a cool one. At first I was like, what is this? But actually, yeah.
Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
More research! What secret research? A folder containing research notes and diagrams. 1. Our unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as-yet unidentified chemicals. 2. These chemicals are continually present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake, in quotes. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. It's showing the creatures of the statues as well. Okay. Sea serpent. Small egg-shaped lake. Interesting. Smaller creatures such as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. However, the chemicals may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected. Okay, the mystery is deepening a lot.
Whose research is this?
It must be Freya's. Unless it's Professor Pointus?
This is some seriously in-depth research.
It's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
The section on the golden beetles. Wow. I think that was Freya's.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
It is Pointer's
Definitely
trip up.
seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here,
Yeah.
why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
I don't
What do you
know.
think he's trying to do exactly?
There was something going on with Freya and these bugs as well. Wasn't aware of. Has been trying to breed something to kill. Pointer has been trying to breed. Wait, a leaf water? The underground laboratory?
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground
There
laboratory.
were an awful lot of beetles.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold.
Why does he pretend
Is
to be...
that it?
I think so. I don't
And
think
that's-
he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy.
Yeah, why does
He just
pretend
wants to
be
get one over
astronomer?
on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not
Right.
have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're
Yeah.
done.
Ready to go down? Again?
Let's go down again! I agree, there's something we're missing.
A single book on a little makeshift table.
I have an unconscious cat on my keyboard, everyone, but she's being very good. Apart from being on my keyboard.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
This is alchemy really was the search for an infinite money glitch. Oh, absolutely. Well put. Mists of the Sea and Sky, a children's picture book. It looks very old. These are all creatures, okay, that we've seen around. Well, this one and this one are anyway. Oh, we saw these on the family thing, I think. The inkdip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. The silver snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. The soul bearer. We saw something about soul bearer. A crab with 3 differently sized claws. The amphobe, a frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. Those were amphobies we've been seeing. Okay.
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
A sleek but sturdy metal rod. It has been stabbed into a photograph. The rod has a curved and pointed tip, like an arrow, or the hand of a clock. Oh, this is what stabbed her! Look, it's got the rest of the thing from the reel. The rest of the rope. Oh, she's twitching. You okay, hon? Oh, good baby. Good baby. Ow, I've been kicked. It has a small loop at the back with a short length of red rope connected to it. So now we have the thing that was used to murder Freya from above, as we've been speculating since the very start.
So what's the photo?
The brother. It's been framed, but it's slightly damp. The photograph shows a young girl. A large man is sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. So did Pointer hate... Oh, what was the brother's name? We remember it from the family thing. Hang on. Do I have the family... I don't have it here. I don't remember the name of the brother, but Freya's dad. Okay.
Do you know who it is? In the photo?
I think I do. Keep clicking.
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
It was in the matching hallway. I just wondered if it was in my case file.
2 cloaks. And a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Oh yeah, look it up, look it up. It'll be Flora's brother.
Do
Think
these
there's-
petals worry you?
Why?
Yeah, I will talk to her
That's
again
lake
to...
water,
I just want to keep clicking around the room before we solve.
but it's indoors.
I see your point. Gives off kind of a dungeon vibe.
What do people actually use chains for?
Nothing good.
basements don't normally have windows?
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything.
Oh, wow. Is this whole thing one big, like, experiment? Freya's... Well, I don't know if it was Freya's dad. We should look for Flora's brother.
That's not what a lake looks like.
Is this so, is the egg-shaped lake literally an egg? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe manufactured though, right? We don't know. Big egg, yeah.
Where are
And there's
we?
egg motifs everywhere.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
What? Misted Mansion, North Side cross section. This is a long ago picture of it, which includes below. Okay. Before the towers got added, yeah. Richard! Thank you, Des.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already?
We've been to the library, the grand hall, and the music room. We've been to the aviary and the bedroom across from the aviary. Ah, the study. We have not been to the study. Storage is Freya's room.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
Secret room!
How did we miss it?
This was Freya's room.
Storage.
It's Freya's room.
That's the room we're in now. It must be. It's not labeled as anything on these plans.
There
though.
was no study. It's a secret room.
I think it already existed when this was made.
Already existed.
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed.
Misted Mansion, North Side cross section. A roll of parchment on which the plans for a grand mansion have been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before, and a second marks where it is now. The mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage. A room labeled study is in the center. Remember the F&P banners that we tried clicking several times? What if we do that again and it unlocks the study? I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to the grand hall for sure.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty, though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is.
He's Lord Remington.
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Oh,
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed.
Not her brother, her
Times sure
father.
do change.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Okay. Lord Remington. Okay.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
Absolutely. We're unraveling it all!
Whoa, it's dark all of a sudden.
Hmm.
How long were we down there?
This must be it. This thing goes
I've been so
all the
fascinated
way
by
up.
this empty aquarium this whole time.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Hang on, it's pitch black,
Go, Ren.
but I think there's a switch.
Bullet!
A ladder.
Want to go up?
Yes. Secret room! Okay, well that was easy, yeah. The hidden heart. Oh, secret. Find your way into the secret room. By the way, the achievement percentages on this game are so high. Like, one of the ways you can tell whether people actually keep playing a game once they get it, like how good that game is generally, is whether the achievement percentages stay high. For like story-based things you have to hit as you play the game. And this one's like all over 75%. And I'll tell you, I play a lot of games where it is so much lower that are still good. Like, that's really, really good percentages. Cracked. Explosions.
Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah. They're on the inside.
A monster! Oh, please let there be a monster. The crab.
Is that a crab?
The soul bearer.
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
There's something missing from the wall? I will look.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Yeah, I mean, it's the soul bearer.
Ugh. You sure we should be touching it?
I'm touching it.
Furmore, don't you think it looks familiar?
The limbs of the creature can be rotated and the claws can be opened or closed. I can't look at my notes, so it must not be...
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
Thank you! I thought we did, but...
This crab really
it didn't let me
reminds
access
of
it.
something.
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
Yes, I know what it is. It's in my notes. I just thought you would let me access my notes. You. Okay. Outer angles to the right open and the little one closed.
Is that a crab?
The rotating sound is
It's
a bit
got a
unpleasant. Sorry about
Also,
that.
crabs...
Okay, so they're like this and open. Like this and open. This, like this and closed.
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think
What do you
we
mean?
have all the
No, no,
information
no, no.
we need.
Okay, what am I getting wrong about it? They're both like this. They're kind of up.
Nothing.
I'm sure I've seen this thing somewhere before.
I just looked at it.
This crab really...
Yeah,
I
but-
think I've seen it more recently.
No, 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 stop telling me. I just... Children's book. I mean, I think I did it right. The proximal joints only moving one notch forward. I couldn't move them, though. Could I move the joints?
Is that a crab?
It's got a...
Also, crabs...
Oh, you can move... Okay.
I guess
I
that's
don't think we have all the information we need in our case.
Nothing.
I'm sure I've seen
How
this thing.
exactly do I need to get this? No, that wasn't... It was kind of more like this. Maybe like this?
Nope.
Wasn't this
The
crab...
children's book?
If you would just let me have them both open at the same time! Oh yeah, back closed, closed. You're so right.
Nope.
Wasn't
The
this...
children's
Okay, so I've done this too far now. So it needs to be like this.
Perfect.
Okay. Secrets.
What's
Crossbow.
this?
Something somebody didn't want us to find.
Crossbow. With the reel! With the reel! Oh, Ren has closed some things. Hi, sorry, lovely kitty. You've become a problem. I'm sorry. You're so good. You can come back if you want. Okay, I've opened it again. This is definitely the murder weapon, combined with the reel and the arrow. Good go around. I love you. I'm sorry I had to meet you. Okay.
What is it?
Murder weapon. I don't want to deal with it yet. I want to look at more stuff.
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern.
There was one in the loft as
In
well.
here, though, it barely makes the top 3. Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
What did you think was missing? Bottom right?
Who are all the people in this photo?
Yes, a harpoon gun, exactly. On the wall just to the right of the chair. Oh, you're so right!
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Oh, no. A photograph in a sturdy wooden frame. It's dusty and looks several years old. The brass plaque at the base of the frame reads the Ambassadors of Misted Mansion. The photo shows 2 women and 3 men wearing a variety of different styles of clothing. All 5 people have had their faces crudely covered in black ink. This person looks a lot like Freya.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it. An axe and some kind of hunting rifle mounted on the wall.
And that's where the crossbow was.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't there.
It's a wooden pinboard, hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
A large central sheet of paper has been pinned to it. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. A smaller sheet underneath features a drawing resembling the silhouette of a cloaked figure. Hawks. I can't remember her name. Hawks something. Hawkshaw, that's it.
They called this room a study?
What would you call it?
The secret death chamber
Secret death chamber.
of doom.
Those aren't bird cages.
Some of them are disconcertingly large.
At least they're all empty.
You sure that's a good thing? Some kind of fish and a bird skull, I guess?
If that's a bird skull, we're talking about a 15-foot bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it? Centipede? Millipede? How many legs has it got?
Too many.
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank.
Hooks. Big hooks.
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Oh, heck yeah. Several pages have been ripped out, but a few remain. 5th ambassador located, finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed, no better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works, perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom, nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got in. She was careful, nothing was moved, but I know it's time. This is Hawkshaw. Surely. We're missing something.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We found them already.
We found them already.
This is Hawkshaw's.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon.
100%,
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Alright, we're still missing one big realization.
An incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
Buttons, feathers. The feather! The missing feather! Not much more than a pile of dust and ash. Among the ashes are several black buttons. Red-colored scraps of fabric are still visible. The buttons and the fabric I'm not sure about. But that's Hawkshaw colours. Definitely where the bird's feathers were.
Someone's been using this room.
Alright, let's go.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
The drawings of Hawkshaw. Yeah. In the middle. One, two, three. It's a secret to everybody, says Coral. Could it be? It's not the group photo, is it? It's like labeled. Any suggestions for what is in the middle of this?
That doesn't
We
seem...
need something that could attach.
Flora's drawings?
That's not right. Something that's been taped at the top.
Something that's been taped at the top. One, two, three.
The painting from Freya's room and
all
those
Hawkshaw related.
sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes?
It sure feels
what
like
kind
it.
of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else, someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
The murder! Woohoo! We're finishing this today, everyone, no matter what.
Time to solve this.
I agree. Machinations of murder.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's
The
wound.
dog.
It's the murder weapon. I'm
Don't
sure
like the
of it.
sound.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
Mm-hmm. It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Above. It was fired from above Freya.
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
No, but she was already lying
right.
down.
Unless...
Freya was already lying on her back.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She was just relaxing or something, right? Had she fallen? No, she'd fallen unconscious. There was like an explosion or something in there.
She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The gramophone.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
There was something in the gramophone.
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
We found the cracked tape. It's in the gramophone.
That's not it.
No, okay. I don't see what I have that would have been... Remember what Hawkshaw was hired for? The Golden Beetle. Oh, you think?
Pointer's research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened.
I'd forgotten
Poppy
that.
and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the
forgotten
murder.
the hiss.
Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
I'm glad that the explosion theory did bear fruit. What was affected by the powerful frequency? The cracked tape.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere.
The cracked paints and the
Freya's
gramophone.
paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself.
Yeah.
They all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
Yeah.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, How did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too?
They were,
Think
no, they
about
were in the
it.
loft.
They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They stole the headphones!
They protected themselves.
How?
The earmuffs that were in an unlikely location.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start.
Yeah.
1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it?
They started
at that
playing the
particular
tape.
moment. Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
Not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
The end of the song, the weird squish. Yeah.
There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
This is so exciting! Oh. Murder victim Freya Fellow. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. Location Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Right. And we know everything about the gramophone. It originally belonged to Poppy's mother, but Freya used it while she was painting. Phoebe says the gramophone must have been cracked sometime in the last 2 days. Right?
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Freya added the blood to the painting herself. Her red paint was swapped out with blood. Flora is not holding a knife. She is holding a red and white ink dip feather. Yeah. This is in the wrong place?
Plant.
This is in the wrong place. There's one missing.
It's in the book.
What?
Oh, they finally realized it's from the book!
Look.
We noticed that earlier. Okay.
The answer is in the painting.
Yeah, but
I'm sure of it.
I can't, select it. There's a second plant. I can't do anything with the painting.
It's dark.
Maybe on the empty space?
I can see the stars. I can see the stars. I can see the stars.
Yeah, I mean,
The answer is in the painting.
yeah.
I'm sure of it.
There should be a gap and then that. A gap here.
I can see the stars.
It's dark.
No, I don't know. We know that Freya put the blood there, but yeah, we don't know why the blood is there. That is a good point. The red paint pot originally belonged to Felix. He swapped it with Freya's paint pot, and he said he didn't know how the blood got there, and I do believe him. Okay. Yeah, we said that there's a second one. We were trying to select this to say, this is missing, but it doesn't do anything. Sally usually has a question mark when you're supposed to do something with her. Yeah. I don't know why Like, we're looking at the painting and we're seeing the things, but I can't do anything with it. We can see that there should have been a plant here, but we can't do anything with it.
The plant. It's in
What?
the book. Look.
No.
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
I clicked the egg. It didn't do anything. The red settings on the palette brush is yeah. It doesn't. No, it doesn't do anything. The little magnifying thing. It just lets you look at it more. Okay, now we've got it. The missing clue.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
I mean, we found
it was
that.
here. In this room. Where'd it go?
We found it somewhere else.
We found it somewhere else.
So yeah, we just needed to click everything. That's a little frustrating, but is what it is.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene, and ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access?
Someone else stole it.
The
Pointer got
final
up here.
clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
I mean, it was inside Flora's egg. How did it not burn? I mean, it mostly did burn, it looked like. But yeah, it really should have burnt more than it did, I agree. Although they seem to be, like, mutated creatures, so it's hard to say. It's in the unfinished painting?
It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still. It's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it. Then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? Flora's drawings? No. Yes.
That's not it.
No. Okay. The models? She didn't make these. The paint she mixed when she started. Okay, yeah, there's colors that we haven't really seen in that. Possibly.
That's not it.
Okay, no. I don't know. That was a good shout, Elquill. Brush and palette. This is kind
Freya
of the same
prepared
thing.
all the
This is
colors
same
she was
thing. It
going
was the
to
paint.
need
Yeah.
before she started painting.
Yeah. Dripped onto the canvas from. Yeah. The yellow. Dripped onto the canvas from. Was going to be used to paint this sketch. of something sitting in the window.
The yellow paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
That's not it.
Not the golden beetle? The plant.
That's not it.
Okay. The yellow paint is going to... Could it be one of Penny's birds? I'm lost here. I don't know what they're trying to lead us towards. 4 feathers? The bird. It wasn't another plant.
There she is.
Yeah.
Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did.
Oh!
But she's a very good listener. Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before
Penny!
we begin,
It
isn't
did
there a
look like
certain
Penny, but I thought it
formality
couldn't be her.
demanding our attention?
She's bad? I love Penny! Tie her hands, tie her hands, tie her hands. I have rope.
Lovely. Now, tell me, what
Just
was
as I
it
suspected
that
Penny,
drove
you
this
did.
far? I'm ever so curious.
I wanted to help Freya's friends. Or justice for Freya. I wanted to help Freya's friends.
I wanted to help Freya's friends.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it?
She's one of the
Considering
adventurers.
we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly.
Do they count how many
do
times
we
I
know
talked to her?
this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
She's lonely.
I suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of
What is that weird flicker in
self-realization
the
you
audio?
probably take for granted.
You
like bug
sure this is a
wings.
Tangle Tower thing, and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy, not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Just as I'm worried they're going the plural route? I don't think so.
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here
A
anymore.
bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one.
I hope not.
My father, too. The other two Remingtons, Poppy's mother Primrose, and her brother Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do, at first.
I think her voice is
Nobody would tell
basically
me
the
anything.
same.
The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got.
Just her mood is
Then
different.
I found it. I was 19.
She talks the same
age
way.
Freya is now.
Found what?
The study.
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end, the paint would peel, wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
The era of Misted Mansion.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted?
Yeah. They're the creatures that live in the lake.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water.
Mm-hmm.
The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids. Like cryptids? Like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Something Penny found in the study that answered her questions. The group photo.
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps,
Oh, wow.
charts. The creatures themselves, all lost, taken away or destroyed.
I am actually parsing the way in which the voices are different now. This voice is like right in between the Hawkshaw voice she was affecting and Penny's voice. It's weird I didn't notice that they were the same voice actors because they spoke differently previously. Like, that was a really good catch.
But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And? What happened?
She did sound different.
Why'd you
Hawkshaw.
paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose. but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure, but I theorize that he received it in the post.
In the post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
Ha! It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
The will of Freya Fellow.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
I did know that. I said from the very beginning of the way
right.
Hawkshaw.
I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all three families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened. Before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of the room, but if she could be unconscious,
What did Flora
then she
suffer?
wouldn't have to witness anything.
Just all
By
the
the
other
knife.
people she killed?
The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Oh no. Whoa.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fit saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself.
Because you
Poor
didn't think
little
of it as a
thing.
person.
The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So, Penny got away.
I'm afraid she
I'm
did.
glad the hat bird gets a better
We had
life now.
suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
Oh!
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
Aw. That's the game? What a cool game! That was a nice ending, but also like the twists were really good. I didn't see them coming really, but they felt earned all the same. Oh, the fact that I think it genuinely is the same voice actor between Penny as Penny and Penny as Hawkshaw. And I remember thinking that the two of them had really good voice actors, but I didn't put together that it was the same voice at all. Just as I did call it, you did. Really cool. And no wonder we didn't understand what was happening. It was very convoluted. Very convoluted. But it was cool. Oh, we've ended, like, pretty much right on time. It's flying away! Yes! Be free. And he's, like, super evil. Should have paid attention to the signs. Penny seemed really cool, really kind of interesting and lonely, and she loved birds. But the bird that was on her hat, she didn't treat like a person. Sign of a bad person! We should have realized. Des realized. Yeah, I'll have a look in the art gallery, I guess. Oh! Concept arts. It's got like kind of descriptions of how they designed them. Flora's art was so good. I really loved Flora as a character and as a design. That was Freya? Wow. Fitz was conceived as an insect character of butterflies. Later, he became a gardening character. All these characters changed so much. Wow. This is cool stuff. The art style as a whole got completely redone at some point? Yeah. Wow! What a fantastic game! We got 8 out of 10 achievements. What did I miss? I missed talk to the suspects about your case file. There must have been someone I didn't talk to about my case file. Chemistry or alchemy. Find 3 sets of similar research notes. There was another set of those alchemy notes somewhere that we didn't find. Yeah. That was an absolutely fantastic game that I really enjoyed playing, and I really enjoyed having your company for, as we were all kind of like just swept away in the story together and trying to work things out. It was a really great time. Also, there is like something to be said for, I really enjoy something with characters. I love a puzzle game with story. So that was really, really fun for me. Alquist has really nice art too. Alquil, if you ever want to like go and play this game, or you could go watch my VODs of it or anything, like the music and art design throughout the game is just incredible. Really, really good. Oh, what a time. Anyway, that's it for today. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play next, but I kind of think I might, if I can get it to work, I'd quite like to play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, the sequel to Ocarina of Time. I know it's a time loop game. I know there's going to be things about it that I find super frustrating, but I also am just really fascinated by it because it's like there's even more Ocarina of Time, and it seems like it remixes so many parts of the components of the world of Ocarina of Time in strange ways. We probably won't finish it given it's a time loop, but I'd really like to give it a go. Kroll says the QNS will be available to help with this game. 100%ed it back in the day. Oh yeah. Well, we should definitely do it then. Frustrations can easily be soothed, but when you have the QNS. S says, oh, good luck. The mask creeps me out. The moon terrifies me. So yeah, but I still want to go. So that's probably what we'll be playing next. I'm going to try and get the Ship of Hakinian for it running. If I can, I don't know. I might have to play something else. But we're going to give it a go. As is, the moon is creepy, but the mask is worse. I don't know if I have had a good look at the mask, really. I've only seen someone playing a randomizer of it, and that randomizer is also randomized with 4 other copies of the game. It's an archipelago, I think they call it. So I'm not seeing a lot of the actual story, and nothing is happening the way it's supposed to happen. So I do know things about the game, but I also don't know things about the game. So it'll be interesting. Cross's Archipelago is so fun. It's been really fascinating to watch. And I love watching people who like are really good at a game and know it by heart, then doing fun things with it. That's always fun. But I want to give it a go myself. Because it just seems really charming and fun, just the way Ocarina of Time was. Anyway, that's the plan. In theory, I will be back doing that on Wednesday. Let me think. Is anything happening on Monday? There probably won't be a bonus stream on Monday, but I mean, I'm considering it. We'll see. Most likely, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Let's see. Alco says you don't have Hollow Knight on your list, do you? Oh, so Hollow Knight I have seen played. I absolutely adore it. It's a beautiful game. I have often thought I would love to play it, but it's too hard for me. For the same reason I couldn't continue playing Ori, was because it was too hard, and it's exactly that sort of thing. It's going to be way too hard for me. That's a game I love to watch other people play, but unfortunately I'm probably not going to be able to play myself. But it's a good suggestion. It's got so many elements that I love, except the difficulty. But yeah, so next will definitely hopefully be Majora's Mask. Thank you all for being here. I wish you a lovely weekend. I wish you a cool weekend, safe from the horrors of heat waves, if at all possible. And hopefully I'll see some of you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.